Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we got ourselves a ton of storage set up. That way we can, well, when we're ready to, we can start getting stuff sent over. We got all of the weapons, we got all of our armor for all the special armors, we have all of the heavy weapons that don't fit in the weapon lockers. We have, oh god, what was supposed to go here? Oh, bionics. We have our drug storage area, we have textile storage, we have the gold, jades, the plasteel and uranium storage, our steel storage, and our silver storage all set up. It's obviously going to take a while for us to actually fill it, but at least it's there. Along with that, we've also gotten quite a bit of work done here. We got all of the chunks moved out, so it's going to be a little bit easier for us to get around. And we have a few of our layers of walls and all that in. Once this is all done, then we just have to get the embrasures in, get all the roof stuff done, removed rather, and then start digging and removing all of this area. That way it's wide open. And then we have a million turrets and doors and cooling and batteries and power and cooling networks, and oh, there's still a lot. Right now, there's not very many people over here because we needed to get hauling done desperately. We had a really, really large amount of, that was a weird way to put it, a very large amount of stuff around here that just need moving, and we won't get words. Oh, relax, Ryan. Sorry, I don't know why I'm all today. That's a great way to put it. Goods trader, that we might want. But yeah, we needed a stupid amount of stuff that needed hauling, but it's mostly done. We could check over here. Yes, if that plastile's done and this wood is done, then we're basically ready to send everyone back. That way we can continue working on the vault stuff. There is some wood getting done here. We do need chem fuel. How's that? Not stockpiled at all. How much do we need to load these? So that's another couple hundred. That's a little bit. That's done. We can now actually get this ship launched because it's also full of clothes. No, we need chem fuel sent over. Okay, so we'll have to wait for that. We don't necessarily need everyone here to be able to send that clothing back because it's, fairly easy to haul away. So I guess we can probably get everyone sent back shortly. Or anything else that we got to consider while we have people here? No, I'd say we're probably pretty good. For now, anyways. So we'll start loading everyone up. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we want all the red people again. That way we can get them back home. Back to their home anyways. Their temporary home at the vault. And then... oh god, I wish this would organize them in a slightly more consistent way. Not that the game knows what color everyone's set at. But that should be good. We also are done with our specific components, which I forgot to raise the limit. Because right now our mercenaries are doing nothing. The ones we paid specifically for this. So we'll get those 140 sent over. We don't have chem fuel we could send over right now. We do have a load of steel. We could set up a bit of steel to come with us as well. Let's do that. So we'll set this up as another 5,000 because we have 13,000 already loaded up into a ship and ready to go. But we'll take 5,000 with us because it shouldn't take them too long, and that should be good. We don't have lavish meals. No, we're still out. That's fine. We have a bunch of survival meals out there. So these, we're going to want to reinstall this just out of the way for a sec. That way they get dropped on the ground. Hey, can we get Ishom to move this, please? And it'll be easier for him to grab them that way, because we have found out that that's definitely more effective. And then this one here, we'll just reinstall right there. Ishom, can you do that one, please? That way all that gets dropped. And then that should make it very quick work. And then we'll just get that reinstalled right here. There is some that ended up on there again, but a good chunk of it's on the ground, so that's fine. So we'll give that a minute. Or 5, and they should be good. And then for chem fuel, how much wood do we have here? 500. We do have a lot of wood here, 9,000. So that might be worth loading up and sending out sometime soon. That way they can catch up with the chem fuel situation. We'll see. And then you guys are just going to burn through the rest of our advanced components here, which isn't a big deal. Okay, so then that's fine. You guys are making quick work of this. We wanted to check that bulk goods trader if it was here. It is. So we'll see if they have some blocks, granite and slate that we can buy. They won't have a whole lot. The mining traders would definitely be better because they tend to have a few thousand. But if we can get 1,000 or 2 of each of them from this, then that'd be better than nothing for now. Livestock wrangler, we don't need to worry about. Do you have slate? Hey, that's not bad. And no granite, but we're okay for granite right now. Slate is the biggest thing holding us back. So we'll buy that up, and that will get the floors in here done, and we can get some of in here done as well. We'll see where this brings us. And won't be big of a deal. We'll figure out, I guess for these, we could do that as slate as well. But inside these, we could probably do slate for there. Please don't be a raid. Oh, no, it was just a stutter. It's fine. Fine. I'd rather a stutter over a raid. Although that might be the ship done. You're almost done with the steel. It wasn't that, though. So it's just normal stutters, which is to be expected at this point. Okay, so you guys got all that going, and we're going to need to light everything up. This is all going to be open, so for right now, the cooling isn't an issue. Now, when we remove all this roof, that is going to be an issue. So we're going to need to seal this off in some spots. So this outside layer is going to be cooled. So that will be fine not getting its roof removed, which means we will have to check to make sure that it is all either mountain roof or the thick roof. All in here is going to be in braziers, so that's going to be outside temperature, so that means all that roof needs to go. So then this is fine. Where's the roof situation? Yeah, we're going to need to replace some of the... God, why does it do that? I know why, but I wish it didn't. We should really keep an eye on this. You're almost done. Okay, so we'll come back in a sec. Can we get these thick roofs fixed up? So that's going to be... Oh boy, where was that again? Structure? Oh no, it's zones. So we want limestone thick roof. Do we have enough limestone still? Yes. It's not like we need a whole lot, and this isn't particularly expensive. So then that, right there. That's all a constructed roof, so that needs to be done. And then all of this is already mountain roof, so we don't need to worry about that. Then we're going to need to get our cooling pipes in here as well. You guys are getting these floors done. We can get our shields in here as well. We also need to get our roof back on that because we removed it because we expected things to be different around here, but that's fine. So that's looking pretty good. But yeah, getting that shield on there now would probably be a little bit beneficial. So those are going to be large shields. So we could go security. We should have everything we need here for it. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. So then we're going to have, once that goes in, one there. Then one here. We need doors on that, but we don't need to worry about that right now because we got to get doors all over the place. What else needs doing? So you guys finished all of these. So we can start getting those embrasures set up shortly. Anything else that I'm missing right now? I think not. I think we're doing pretty good. And our steel can, it's a good thing we did send over some more. Obviously, we still have all that, but how's the chem fuel? Still not stocked up, that's fine. Okay, so that needs just people and a little bit of steel. So that's just one more load. Everything else has been in, and then everyone will just jump in. No? No one's coming? Here, we can get rid of the rainbow. Oh, there it is. There's our steel. Okay, and then everyone come in, please. We'll get you out of here. That way they're not just sitting here waiting for a while. Good. A doggy, you're on your way. Then Kurt is right there as well. Okay, good. So then you guys, are you... Oh, that's chem fuel. I was like, why do we have another red person but not one on here? But it's, you just have chem fuel on you. So then you're ready to go. So we'll get that launched. And come all the way down to here. Oh, Ryan, the good thing that these shields are very visible. I shouldn't ever screw that up, but it's... I always forget until I see them. So then that's minimized, and we can go and get that launched. We don't even... Actually, you know what? We don't want that inside, because we're going to be using this for the chunks anyways. We want that outside, so it's ready to grab those. Yeah, I guess we'll just... Yeah, we don't need that. We probably should send that back with all that wood. So then we'll get another one sent over for the chunks. We could send over the albatross for wood if we want. Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got to do a whole bunch of backs and forths anyways. So then that's good. Before you guys get too far, can we get you repainted? So that's everyone that's red. We're going to want you to go back to being white armor. There you go. So now we don't have the colors all fucked up. So and that's good. So you guys will get all of this stuff done. Those advanced components. So we're ready to get all these batteries set up. Because that should be enough to finish it. Actually, that should be a little bit more than enough. And then we do need to split a bunch of these up. And this. Okay, so step by step, Ryan. That roof is done. Let's get that in as well. So and that's ready to go. So then, what's the next step that we should do? These floors are coming in. Well, that shouldn't take too long. We'll get this loaded up for wood. That's gonna... Kibble? Really? It's fine. Why are you outside? Oh, cleaning. I guess that's fine. And our slate there, that's fine. So, the next steps. What do we want to do? There's still a million things. I'm just looking at what would be the most beneficial. It'd be nice to finish things. Start getting things done, at least one per episode. That way it feels like we're making more progress. Because right now we're like, for a while now, we've been doing a lot of half projects. So let's get the batteries finished. Get those specific components out of here. 200 is nothing there that we got to be worried about. We should still have enough advanced components here. So then we'll do this the easy way. We can set up a blueprint. Grab that cluster there. We don't really need to save that. And that can all just fill in what's left here. And today we'll have the battery room done. So then from here we need to change up our power networks because it'd be nice to have these on switches. That way we can not have them all connected if we don't need them. So we need to do a lot of changes. Well, not really. It's basically just cut out these conduits. So I guess we'll do this bottom row and then get the batteries built and then the top row. That way we don't end up losing power at any point. So can I have a conduit? We'll just cut all that. And then from there, we're going to want to put one where these doors are. For fuck's sake, I don't want to click these. Back down here, please. Grab that conduit. We have a bulk goods. We'll check that out if it's here. So then from there, we only need to get these switches. It's not exactly ideal having the switches in the door. We could make a little cubby hole on the side. That way we don't have to walk over them. Sure, we can do that. So then we're gonna have to rebuild lights. Guess we can just move these off to the side for now. That one, so I can go there. We'll let them speed through that. And then that granite wall, we'll just push back one. Now that is going to be a bit of a problem. Because if we send that back, we still got to move it before we can... 12,000. Good, we got money coming in again. So that means that bulk goods trader wasn't here, I'm assuming? No. Okay, so that's not a problem. Gotta build a million shields for this, all the turrets. We got so much still to do. As long as we have this stuff around, it should move along fairly quick. We got a lot of debris all over the floor. It looks terrible. Another little bit of cash. So we don't need any of this stuff. Good. And no one's coming to do these. Oh, it's probably the batteries. Okay, let's stop these for a sec. And there's also all these floors that are getting done. Can we get someone to come over and just get all this done for us, please? And everyone's asleep. That's our bigger problem, is everyone decided now's a good time to sleep again. Howie, how are you looking? We're gonna need to rest. Hey, Dayton, you want to come in here so we can get all this done really quick? Although we're going to need some steel, so we can't really lock them in here. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Give them a bit of time. What are you doing? Getting these roofs in, that's fine. And those floors, okay, so we don't look at that. And then over here, do we have chem fuel yet? We have a little bit. Agriculture, we don't need that. So let's get that wood loaded up. All this is going to need hauling steel. Oh, there's so much. It just never ends. So wood. All right here, so we can get all of it sent. We don't need any here. I don't think anyways. No, I don't think so. We'll get all of that over so it can get processed. And that's going to take everyone's work as well, of course. Do we have lavish mills yet? No, it's going. But it still takes a while to build up. And then we're already at... Yeah, we didn't really need 3 people for building our specific components. It's going a lot quicker than I was thinking it was going to. But either way, it's a good thing to have all those ready for us. You're doing gathering wood? Yep. Fine. Once we send over all the wood, they shouldn't have to do any of this for a while. Although that wood, it's how much was that? 9,000-ish. I think it was like 9,000. Yeah, it'd be 9,000. So that's only 4,500 chem fuel. So it's not going to be enough to bring us to our build capacity, but that's fine. It's a good start. It'll at least get us caught up a little bit. And then we have some things in here that can get deconstructed as well, so we'll set that up. Don't have anything to worry about as long as just get that done a few times. So when that's all done, nothing looks weird or out of place. Obviously I could turn on a blueprint, but that's just gonna be a bit more of a visual clusterfuck. There's something weird going on right there. No, is that the same over here? Yes. Okay, so that's fine. And then I guess this is fine to get sealed up. Oh, we need the door access into here still. So, how do we want to do door access into these defensive batteries? The smartest thing would be one on this side, then one on this side, so that way it's not from the main hallway. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we can... Why? We never ended up getting rid of that slate. So what we'll do... There's something loading. Oh, please don't be a raid. More pristine ruins. That's a medium one. That's fine. It's fine no matter what. Again, we're busy. We're not going to go get distracted by trying to do stuff. So then... We just want to do it from the inside, but over on this side. That way they have to go through this first. So at least then, because this is a different thickness on this side than it is here. Whole area, that should have been blocked. Those are prisoners. Okay, so that's fine. We don't need a combat supplier. Yeah, we'll do them from the inside just because of consistency reasons. Not exactly ideal, but it's not a big deal. So that and that. If we claim them, can we then move these? No, we're going to have to deconstruct them. So we'll get those out of the way, and then we'll have a bit of mining to do here, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Is that battery stuff getting done? Yes. So then from here, we want... Can't just move that there. Then that's blocking their access to that. So we got to move these into the hall for now as well. That's not where we want it because that'll destroy the light. Okay. And we'll get our switches in on these tiles here. And obviously dig that out. But once these are moved, we can just replace them right in here and then that'll be fixed. So then new areas revealed. Oh, it's just from deconstructing. Oh, I wish we can just get rid of all of it at once instead of them constantly re-exposing. That's a real clusterfuck there. It's fine. And it's still cold in here. We're good. And how's that wood? We're almost done. We only have a little over 1,000 left. And there's still some more clothing here, but that's not really a concern. More areas. Is that now done? Or is it more exposed? Oh, geez. Our dogs are all getting carcinoma. It's fine. It happens. And Merrick, you should probably back off. Having to fist fight a ward probably isn't the best idea. Especially since you don't have Bastion. Come Come on, keep going. Come on. Here. Help. Thank you. Go. Hey, you guys. Help. Kill the damn thing. Thank you. Merrick, you're free to go. We could do an allow all here. There's nothing. We could do an allow all here. There's nothing. Good. All right. So then that's been dug out. Okay, so then from here, we're going to want to move that into there. We can move this one also. I guess that doesn't really need to be moved. So we just need doors? Actually, we're going to want this one right there instead, because we're going to have that come in from the back way. So then we need doors. Now, so I don't tend to end up using or worrying about sorry, I should rephrase that. I don't tend to worry too much about auto doors breaking down because normally we have a lot of people. But I've been informed that our auto doors, if we do auto doors everywhere, it's going to be like they tend to break down a lot from what I've been told. I've never really had much of a problem with it, but I also don't tend to have 1,000 auto doors in the first place. But I did plan on having all of these as auto doors because it's not like it's that big of a deal in terms of like power. Sure, there's a lot of power that goes into them, but we have a lot of power generation capabilities anyways. But the breakdown could be an issue. I don't know if it's that big of an issue because we're gonna have 1,000,000 turrets as well, but it was pointed out that Ryan might have a hard time dealing with all of them. In all reality, it's also not that big of a deal because, you know, the map's going to be shut down most of the time, so it's not like things are going to still be breaking down. But it might be worth making it so non-constant doors, like these ones we'd want as auto doors, but these ones we can swap out for just normal doors. And that might not be a bad idea. It would be tedious because then we got to try to move these around. Do I care that much? Because if we really need to, we can have more than one vault leader person. We can have like a small maintenance squad type of deal. You know what? We'll keep with consistency. Everything is auto doors. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. So yeah, we'll just build some auto doors over here. So we can do structure, auto doors, plasteel. So we're going to want that door there and there. And then, now this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. Where are we going to have the turrets here? This side's obvious. This one, not so much. Because it would be nice to still have dividers between them. So we could assume on the inside. Everyone's idle, so I don't really want to be running. We could assume that they'll go on the inside, and we'll just have that door over to here. So then we're going to want to mine that and that. And build few walls right there. That should be fine. Okay, everyone needs stuff to do. We got all this done. So I can go back in. Go in, that can go in, and then we're going to want some floors, which we don't have materials we need anymore because we used all that slate already. But there, and there, and then we're going to want to get our switches. There, and there, and then all of these. Since we have people doing nothing, we'll allow again. That way they could start getting that done. That's still getting done. That one's up and running. For now, I guess we could just bring that. How big do we need that? So we needed to cover right up to that point. That's the size we need. Hopefully for this one, it doesn't spill over too much. It's not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but I'd prefer if it wasn't outside of the mountain. That will stop drop-in raiders from happening there, and we can start getting these roof removal as well. So, more doors. So these doors don't need to be here anymore, because that was obviously planned differently, but we had to change plans slightly. So, and we got to be careful where we're putting doors right now, because we don't want to seal anything off appropriately. And we do have to make sure, where's our cooling stuff? So we're using blue, and these are going to need their own. So we can't run this blue down across this. See, holy pristine ruins. And we do need, so basically we're going to have to cut across this. So we'll have that continue down and then meet up there. That way that has its redundancy. Then we need a cooling vent there. These ones are fine to do basically whichever side. Which side do we want? That's outside. We do inside, inside, outside. That way it's consistent. And we need our cooling vents. Let that run quicker. So we can do a cooling vent there, there, there. Okay, and then that vent doesn't need to be there, so we'll move that one there, and that can get reinstalled right there. And we're going to want to get this roof removed. We'll get these doors in first on the front, that way we can lock people in and do it a little bit safer. That should be fine to get our doors in on that. And then we'll have some in this hallway as well as we go. So we'll let them just go get that done. Pristine Ruin, is that an over 1 million one? Nope, just another medium. Not worried about that. You guys, we don't have to worry about you for anything, I don't think. Do we need more steel for the batteries, or are we doing okay? I guess we'll find out. And then these are almost done. Once we start getting some of these batteries done, we'll get this top half done. We have a major break for Saber, that's not a problem. And chem fuel. Are we caught up with chem? Oh, is that wood done, actually? No. One stack. Where's that one stack? The stack is in the ship already? So there's still wood over here. So is that just a weird happening? Need chem fuel. Yeah, it's already technically done loading, so it just got itself confused. So we can cancel that and just send that off. And I clicked the wrong button. We'll get that sent off. And then we'll send that back with chem fuel, since we need that ship back for all these chunks anyways. Okay, that should be fine. And we don't have anything going on any of these ones. No, no, no. That one's obviously has its steel. That's enough chem fuel to get that ship out of there with all the clothing. That's fine. We don't need that or that. You guys got this done. And they're working on it. And then we're going to want another door right there as well. And then we can, once these are finished, get this closed up. And we're basically ready for the embrasures. And that's open. Okay, good. So then that's fine. That's fine. That needs to be moved there. That one needs to be moved there. And then we need to get our turrets in here along with a million lights. Gonna take a little bit still. Chem fuel produced. Yeah, that's fine. That's from the infinite chem fuel reactors. Major break. You guys are a little bit miserable. Do we have our... Sir, no, lavish meals. No. So what are we short on? It's veg. Already burned through all of our corn. So we still have way too much meat coming for how much corn. Not the biggest of deals ever. Make sure you're not using anything wrong. Oh, you're still processing. You haven't even started with the kibble situation yet. Okay, and another 6,800 silver. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So we just need more veg. So we probably can swap. See, I know that we had a ton of meat already. So it's kind of hard to gauge if we're just burning through our stockpile or if we're still producing too much. So I guess we'll leave it for now. It'd just be nice. Are we still making a shit ton of survival meals? Problem is, overall, we are still eating through a shit ton of food. It's good to have those survival meals just in case. It's fine. You know what? Everything's fine. Don't overthink it because I don't have a way to get proper numbers on our consumption and production systems. So that's good. We'll just get these batteries all set up. What is everyone else doing in the meantime? I never got these floors set up here. What distracted me? I don't know. So what's everyone up to? We have hauling steel to the batteries. It's because you guys are doing that trip back and forth. That's fine. You are building the doors. So it is, they are getting it all done. It's just, there's a lot of walking at this point. Now, we also may be having... No, it's all on ground. Yeah, because we didn't set our skips up yet for anything. So it's all fine. Everything's good. It's just, again, a lot of walking. These are only 250 steel each, so it's not like it's a ton. What's our advanced components here like? 130. We might have to buy some more. we only bought 500 of them. Although, to be fair, we only sent 250 to this base. So, it's not like all 500 is here. And then that wood is already cleaned up. And our chem fuel has been used because they used it to refill that. So are all these filled and ready to go? Yes, yes, and these should be because they've been around for a while. So any chem fuel we produce now should be going into here. So we'll get like 1,000, I guess. Because we just need to get that other ship out of here. And then as long as we have a good stockpile here, these ships have more than enough capacity to get there and back. This one just kind of had a bit of a weird because of it not getting filled up when it came back this way. So that's fine. It's fine. We just need enough. You know what? Even that. Well, we got to make sure that there's enough and they don't accidentally load the wrong thing. We'll give them a little bit of time. Because we could then start getting these out of here sometime soonish. Alright, and how's the batteries? They're going. So we got a little bit of charge here. We could start getting this side of things set up. So we want that. Which lights was the wrong one? We are keeping the middle ones. Okay, so then that can go back into there. And go into there. Go into that. That one can go into that. These are automatically on, so then these will get charged. We don't need a combat supplier, although we probably have... it's not that much extra armor that needs purging, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Okay. Yeah, and you guys are moving quick along here. These are all cool, right? All these vents are good. All right, so then from here, these lights... Salting sprue, fine. We want that one moved. That one moved. That one and that one. They should get this done really quick. That wall can get moved to there. That one can get moved to there. That one can get moved to there. And that one there. So then from there, we need that move back. That one can go back. That can go back. And we just need this one so we can get that done. So I don't forget, please. And then we'll get those floors paved. Go. That can go right there. So then we need our floors, plate, there, and there, and then we need new switches, and then we got to fix the power as well. Oh, we're out of steel again here. Okay, time for the big ship. We are gonna definitely want that to go into here. We'll drop this. Chaos. Okay, that's fine. Just a bit of food poisoning. Okay, so that can go into there. So then. And it's going to be weird because this ship's going to have to go back. Actually, you know what? What we can do, let's reload this with the chem fuel. Get that in there. And then we'll drop this in, drop all the chem fuel and the steel off, and then we'll drop this outside again. Wake up for... Really? I didn't know you had a chemical fascination. I don't think we've seen you take drugs before. It's fine. It's only a little bit of drugs. And you're calmed down. Well, that's convenient too. Okay, and that's ready for launch. Okay, so then this is going right into here. And then we'll bring it right out to here right away. So that way we can bring the shields back up. Speaking of shields, is this one ready? Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be fine for that not overflowing to outside. Because we only need that to go to right there. So this is 19 tiles. What's this one? 18 tiles. Oh, it's because it's off center. Meh. I wish these were 3x3. I could change them to be 3x3. That way it's a proper center. but I don't want to do anything. Yes. It doesn't really matter. That's fine. It's not overhanging. It gets everything covered fine. But I don't want to make any mod changes or anything because I'm still working on the whole get this saved to 1.1. So it wouldn't make sense to make any changes if all the mods are going to basically revert back to their vanilla form. So I'm going to have to get like the portable shields. I'm going to have to remake that. The ships. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. So the plan for obviously without 1.1 stuff happening, the plan was, I know that the SRT S mod had a lot of updates since the version I'm using, and my plan was to create some research tech that was basically like, we'll spend a whole bunch of research, get things like the battery capacity researched, and then I'd go in and add them manually to the ships. And then, you know, do the power generation as its own research. And then I was thinking I could get shields included into those. I don't know if that's possible yet, but it seems like it should be something I could technically do. And then I was also considering making super pods have turrets in them, which is something that does work. And that was thanks Alex Hudson for helping fix the issues that I had trying to get that working. I did make it so they had turrets, but my dumbass didn't make it so it classified as a turret, so technically they worked, but they didn't automatically shoot enemies because they didn't have the AI part. But Alex Hudson helped me out, and he figured out that issue. So there is a way to get turrets on these ships. You can only have one, and it has to be centered because, you know, the way that it works. But for super pods, that works fine. But it'd be cool to have turret drop pods that we can use. But I don't know if that's going to be possible in the most updated version. I'm thinking for the 1.1 update, we're just going to have to go with everything gets updated to the newest version instead of me doing the step-by-step upgrades. Because obviously I'm not going to rip half the mod out when I'm not forced, but when I get stuck updating to 1.1 in the first place. So we're just going to have a big tech jump all of a sudden in terms of what the ships can do. It's not ideal, but if I can get 1.1 working on this save, then that would be nice. Either way, that's fine. So what do we got going on here? We need to get our switches in. So that needs it, that needs it, that needs it, that needs it. How'd this come in? That's fine. So then this is going to need to be launch, a person, launch, confirm, same place, get you outside. That didn't work. Wait, make sure that didn't work, right? No, because the icon disappeared because it was over a chunk, and that's not a proper landing spot. So I can then go there. So then these shields are ready to come back up. Okay, and that's all our steel. So then this chem fuel, and we get this. Yeah, it's beautiful. Get that loaded so we can get this out of here, so I don't have to worry about that for next episode. Is that going to be enough? I don't care to fill it 100%. Oh, it's so close. Okay, one more load, please. That steel's just going to go on the floor there. Fine, and then it's going to get brought all the way over here. It would have been nice to get all these batteries done, but we're already 40 minutes in, and I'm not going to just hang around and wait. Done. So these doors did get almost done. So this is -20. So that's what I'm worried about. But now that we got steel, that should get all of this done fairly quick. Maybe. I might want to force that next episode. That way we don't have to worry about this maybe being a bug risk temporarily. Although at the beginning of the next episode, what we'll do is we'll get these roofs done. Because we'll force these two doors to get finished, get the roof done, and then the cooling network's less relevant. But we just don't want bugs spawning in here. Although it's not like that would be the most horrible thing in the world if they spawned here, because it's fairly easy control. But that's looking all right. And then these are almost done, and then we're going to want these lights out. We can do that now. I can go there. Go there. That needs to get hauled urgently because it's going to block people's ability to walk quickly. That one can get there. There. So, and that's all good. It should all be good. And this is still a big project that needs to be done. That still needs to be done. But overall, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, next episode, we'll have that done. We'll get all of this infrastructure stuff done. Oh, that's a lot of red and purple. And then we'll finish these floors and start working on the last little bits of stuff. And then we'll worry about this after. I'd rather get everything else kind of completed, because this is just a pain in the ass. But either way, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and hope you'll have a great day. See ya. Oh, the clothing. You got enough fuel. Let's get this shit out of here, because it's going to be next recording session. I don't want to have to forget. Can we get that over real quick, please? Get rid of all of this we don't need. And we'll haul this urgently and worry about getting that done for next episode. But at least it'll be out of the way. One less thing to have to think about. And it might be worth getting another bit of steel loaded up. Even if we only do it like 1,000 at a time. That way it's not one giant load that pulls everyone away from everything. If we do 1,000 at a time, that might be a little bit more reasonable. That way we can do some loading, then catch up on everything, then some loading, catch up on everything. And by the time we need it again here, we'll be good. Although we did just send over 13,000, so that might even be enough for pretty much everything. Either way, again, that's it for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and hope y'all have a great day. See ya.